let's talk about the hottest handbag trends for the fall winter 2022 season. So there have been a lot of trends that have been like picking up steam, and we're gonna see them in full force this season. These are kind of like the overall trends that I'm seeing and that I'm buying and purchasing. So everything I discuss will be linked down in the description box below. So whether you want to invest in the designer versions, the new bags of the season, whether you want to go the vintage route, I'll find some vintage alternatives for you guys, and also some high street versions if you just kind of want the look for less. So let's get started. I would say the biggest trend we're going to be seeing, and kind of the biggest difference from other seasons to now, is going to be the return of like the big slouchy hobo bag. So think Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen circa 2000s. We love the Y2K vibes, and those are coming back full force. So past seasons, it's been all about like structured, really structured bags. And so now the slouchy bags are definitely having a resurgence, which is awesome because as far as the vintage and pre-loved finds, there are so many available. The top that comes to mind, of course, is Bottega Veneta. They are so hot right now. So the new versions, you see those oversized hobos. Bottega, if you haven't felt their leathers, they are honestly so beautiful and super high quality. It's so nice. So I have one of mine to show you guys. I have the mini version, so not the oversized, but the mini. This kind of like crescent shape in general. So like hobo, slouchy, think like crescent-y shaped bags, whether structured or not, are super in. So this is a mini version. This is a vintage mini Bottega bag. And I actually have a video all about this. I will link down in the description box below if you want to find out more about where I bought this and kind of the background on it. I will share that for you guys. But this is such a cute little bag and definitely a hot shape right now. So whether you go in the small version or the large one, what I think is so beautiful, I would love to get a vintage large Bottega bag. And they're still like honestly somewhat reasonably priced. You can find a good ones for under $1,000 US. So I will link any good options I find down in the description box, but definitely, I mean, the new ones, they're beautiful and they are a bit different than the vintage, but it's just kind of a matter of preference, whether you want a new one or more of like a pre-loved one. You could find either version for a pretty reasonable price. So those are great options. And there's a million on Highstreet as well. I'll find a couple of really nice alternatives and link down below. That's the first. So Bottega, as far as big hobo bags. And when I think of like Mary-Kate Ashley Olsen vibes, I always think of the Balenciaga city bags. So Balenciaga is also like having a resurgence of their city bags. So all the like studs and rivets and things that they have on their bags, you're starting to see now in accessories are becoming really hot. So their heels, their boots are really hot. You're seeing them everywhere. So I really think we're gonna start seeing, as far as the vintage market, a resurgence in the Balenciaga city bag. And let me show you, actually, I have one in the mini size. So I have the mini city bag, which actually this size was discontinued, but you can still find really good deals online of these pre-loved. I got this pre-loved from Fashion File actually. And it's such a really useful bag. And I think that the big ones are also so beautiful and super slouchy. And again, you can find them for amazing prices still. So I will link some of my favorites down in the description box, but I definitely think we're gonna see a ton more of the Balenciaga city bag. I personally love this trend in the vintage and pre-loved version. So that's how I would do the trend. I think the hobos, slouchy style are gonna be huge, and we're already starting to see them pop up everywhere. And a few other like slouchy bags I would show you from my personal collection that are kind of along the same line. So this new beautiful vintage Chanel top handle, kind of like soft clutch. We're still seeing the soft clutches everywhere, of course oversized still and super slouchy. So that's this one. And again, I have a video on this bag that I will link also down in the description box if you want to find out more about it. But yeah, like super oversized slouchy bags. And then I also have this vintage Fendi from the early 2000s. And again, think oversized, so it's an oversized maxi baguette, super soft and slouchy, and anything like smooshy leather oversized are gonna be so good for fall. Especially the oversized always looks really good when you have like larger layers you're layering over. It just gives a really like more balanced look to your outfit. So anything in that oversized, slouchy, hobo kind of style bags are gonna be super hot for fall. So another huge trend, I'm kind of lumping some trends because you could pick out a bunch of different micro trends, but I'm kind of gonna do like overall summaries of trends. So the next one I'm just gonna call utility trend. So there's a lot of things that can fall under that. You think of utility, you think of like the cargo, which cargo pants, cargo trousers are so hot this season. So you're kind of seeing that like more masculine kind of cargo-y style trend. So like think cargo Birkins, which, you know, we're not really getting our hands on cargo Birkins, but think like kind of like utility, kind of like masculine up bags. So a couple ways you can kind of incorporate this trend without necessarily buying a whole new handbag. And a way that I'm gonna be doing this trend is to buy a strap to add on. So think the like super thick guitar straps are a way to kind of like give that edge, especially ones that are in like more of a canvasy type of material. Are going to be a great way to just add on to a bag to make it a little bit more edgy and more of that utility feel. One of my favorite bags to add a strap to actually is the Fendi Peekaboo. So I love the Fendi Peekaboo. I think it's underrated, and honestly, it kind of goes with utility trend. I don't know. To me, I feel like it's kind of like that utility vibe, but I think the Peekaboo is gonna be back huge. I'm starting to see it pop up on social media, on people like Claire Rose. She's been wearing a lot of mini Peekaboos recently. We're starting to just see them more and more here and there, and I really think they're gonna have a resurgence. But that's another bag I would definitely recommend buying Preloved, because the prices new on the Peekaboos have just gone up, and they're very expensive bags, and they are beautiful. I really highly recommend a Peekaboo. I think that they fit a ton of stuff and they keep their shape. They're just like so beautiful. But you can get amazing deals Preloved. So I will link some of my favorite ones down below, but you can still get them for a pretty good price, and I would definitely go that route. Like kind of with utility, we're seeing like pockets added to bag straps, and we've been seeing that over the past couple years with Prada and with Louis Vuitton, but we're gonna start seeing that more and more in like the mini bag trend, which mini bag trend, I'm sorry, people would start saying that the mini bags are like out and big bags are in, but that's not true. Honestly, I think it's like the extremes. You either go super mini or super big, and then what people are doing is pairing their super mini bags with the super big bags. So I actually bought this mini, like micro boy bag, this cute little bag. I couldn't resist. I thought it was so cute. I got it on Modeetchien, Paris, who I actually have a great promo code for you guys. I will put it down here and in the description box for you guys, but you can get 20% off, and they're already pretty reasonably priced. And I just think they're so cute. They have their own straps, so you can wear it crossbody. I've seen people wear it around their necks. So you can wear it by itself. You could add one of those cool bag straps like I was talking about, like the Loewe bag strap. I'm picturing adding to it. Like that would look so cool, like the juxtaposition of a chunky strap in a mini bag. And the last kind of broad category I'm going to talk about, because there's a lot of like little micro trends within this, I'm going to call it like the extra trend. So we are starting to see like super extra bags, whether it's Barbie-core, so like super bright pink, sparkly, metallics, furry, like anything like chunky bag straps, anything that's like super extra, oversized, or like very bold is going to be in. So whether it's patterns, sparkles, any of that kind of thing, like very like think niche, like evening type bags are going to be super hot this season. So one of the bags that I actually bought for this trend, so I did the Highstreet version for this trend. I bought this Amazon bag actually, and you guys went crazy for it. I did share this in a video as well that I will link, but super cool and fun, and like a way for me to kind of play with the trend without necessarily investing. But there are amazing vintage bags as well. Like some of the vintage Fendi baguettes that are beaded are still so relevant, so classic, but like perfect for this trend right now. Like the kind of like niche shape, so like the heart bags are super hot. Of course, Chanel did the heart bags. YSL is doing heart bag. I actually saw a cool one recently that I will link down below. It's like a really cool kind of like hybrid, like little bit of a tote slash heart, and it's actually pretty reasonably priced, so I will link that down below. And actually I think my Modeetchien code, because that's where I saw it on, will work on that item as well, so I will link all that down below for you guys. But yeah, so anything like cool shape or bright color, sparkles, any of that is going to be so hot. And furry bags as well. So like there's a By Far bag that I saw. I will also link that down below, and my code will work on that one as well. Actually, I was debating between that one and then the boy bag that I ended up buying, like the micro bag. So I may still pick up the By Far bag. I actually think it's really, really cute and practical, and the price is really good on it too. Vintage wise, I'm thinking like the vintage Gucci bamboo bags. I've been wanting one of those for a while, and I think that that would be perfect for this current trend. I think that that would go so well. And then think about that, because I saw on the Gucci runways, they are incorporating some of their bamboo again. And then to go with like the utility strap, I think that would be a really cool way to wear it. So like that's a super fun way of doing the trend, but going the vintage route as well. So those are the main handbag trends of autumn 2022 that I wanted to talk about today. There are so many more, but these are kind of like the broad ones that I feel like we're gonna be seeing the most. And if you guys have any questions for me, please leave them in comments. I can definitely get back to you and let me know, like, what are you guys excited about for fall? What are the handbag trends that you guys are ready for, that you're purchasing or that you wanna purchase, whether the new designer ones, the vintage, or just high street versions? Let me know down in the comments. Let's talk about them. I love talking about handbags with you guys, and that's definitely like the main point of my channel. So if you guys love handbags too, make sure you are subscribed, and please like and comment to support my channel. And until next time, take care. Bye.